Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 7th, 2023. This is for Virgo. Virgo, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube and we typically upload there first. So if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do, and the link for that's on our page. This is our last shuffle here. We have true love and we have decrease. So something is decreasing here. Maybe the need for you to be going towards everyone with like this is my, a reflection of me. Everyone is treating everyone as though they were a reflection of you. They're talking about this, right? There may be some people in your life. You're not going to have to take a risk. This may not be a risk for you anymore. You may be very sure about certain people's spirit, like you are around people and you could tell that they're being breadcrumbed, that they are very unhappy with the offers that they're being given, and it's because of your past and your memories. You remember what it felt like for you to be in situations where you were unfulfilled, where you weren't getting what you needed, and oh wow, there's something here about there's a decreased need to defend yourself first off, and a decreased need to try to go deep and dig within and dig into the past to try to remember a certain thing. And a lot of it has to do with how you're treating other people. A lot of these people, you may recognize some things within yourself, which is the struggle to hold on to something that is not fulfilling. Something that is, there's something missing in the situation. You may have struggled to hold on to it, and you recognize it in other people. And so the decrease is having to take a leap of faith and kind of ask, or figure it out, or be defensive against certain people. And it's like you realize why you felt a certain way, and to begin with, why you felt such a conflict with them is because you guys share a similar energy of treating people how you want to be treated, but also the reason why they act the way they do is because they've been through the same thing that you've gone through. And so the decrease is having to take a leap of faith, or having to figure things out, or having to assume, right? It feels like that's what's going on, but I'm not really sure, kind of thing. But then, you know what I mean? That's the assumption. It feels like that's what the problem is. And you might have been on that wave of, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this to you. Now you don't have to do that. It's almost like there's no defensiveness, nothing like that going on. Milestone with the Two of Cups and High Priestess. The milestone energy is saying that you would have always reached this goal. You would have always been here. Okay, you would have always gotten to this point. Just by the way things were going in the past, it would have eventually led to this. You may not have realized the competition that was involved in situations, especially if there's a love offer here. There was always a secret competition or holding like a possessiveness to this that would have always led to this point here where you don't know where the relationship stands. Two of Cups and the High Priestess, right? But not only where and it doesn't have to be romantic, okay, but this does give a romantic overtone here, but it doesn't have to be. This could be friendships. This could be with the pages here, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. This could be friendships. This could be someone you've known since you were a child, right? Or this could be a romantic partnership. It's like eventually it would have gotten to the place where it's like you don't even know what's going on. And then also too, it gets to a point for some of you where you guys understand each other fully. You can read each other's minds. You can look into each other's eyes. You know exactly what they're thinking and feeling, and that may prompt you to walk away. There's some energy of walking away. Like eventually, this would have been like either of two things, guys. It would be either walking away from each other, because it's like, I know exactly what you meant when you did that. Or it could be, I don't know where this relationship is right now. Or it's the other one, where it's symbiosis. You guys can feel each other and sense each other no matter where you are. And instead of walking away, you guys are like Forget what the world says love is. Let's go deeper. Let's see where this goes. Let's see if we could dream about the same thing. Let's see if we can, like, you know what I mean? It's almost like you guys are just like testing each other. What was I thinking? Or sending them a thought and seeing if they can sense it, right? So there's some of you that are walking away from a situation, or it was inevitable this is going to break up, this is going to end. And then there's some of you that's like, it was inevitable that you guys would end up going so deep. You would discover what a real true partnership, real true soulmates really are, right? And it's very beautiful here. But the conflict is Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And the conflict is, ladies and gentlemen, it's making, there's a change that is needed to be made, right? The conflict is, there's a question in this. It's like, where are we headed? What are we going to do? What is my role in all of this? Because it looks to be completely unconventional as far as what things are how things are going for you. What is my contribution to the world? Who do I want to be known as? What do I want to leave to the future? Or how do I want to contribute to the world? It's just a lot. And this is all, the conflict is like you may be holding on to the past. You may be holding on to a point in life where you didn't have much to give, or someone didn't give you enough. You were always without. And living in that kind of reality does a lot to a person. It makes them feel like they don't have anything to give, or when they do give, they have to overgive and they're not worthy of anything coming back unless they give more. And that is something that the conflict is. Spirit is almost telling you here that you've done enough, right? And the true love is saying that when you look back at all of this, you realize that this is not the way that you want to live. And they want you to make some changes. Leave the old behind, leave the past behind, and move on. Because that's the conflict to all that we're seeing here, to being aligned to something so beautiful. Now, this is not a union or a relationship. This is like you are aligned perfectly with your intuition. And you're leaving things behind that don't serve you. The things that you keep trying to hold on to. This is absolutely amazing. But more than anything else, I mean, you're no longer having to take any risks. It may be that you've been taking risks, taking stabs in the dark. I keep hearing someone say, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this. You may have been doing that a lot. But this now looks more so like you've got to get out of a situation where where you feel unfulfilled, because what you'll end up doing is, it's like you won't be aligned to what is meant for you in some form or capacity. And the conflict will be consistently, over giving and not feeling good enough, holding on to things that make you feel that same way as well. And they don't want that for you. That's not what was meant for you. I hope that makes sense. You could be dealing with a Pisces or Aries. We also have Cancer or Scorpio or Leo, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp, an Aries, a Pisces, Aries cusp, or you could be or dealing with the Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. All right. If you'd like to book or you could be a Leo, Virgo cusp. That's what it was. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.